We used to have a lot of independent platforms, and Fubo is a good example of that, who are coming with a new point of view. And what's happened is there's been a tremendous amount of consolidation in the last 18 months. With Tubi getting bought by Fox and Viacom and Comcast, and so those bigger companies are going to revert back to the mean, right? They're going to go back to what they know, which is your traditional cable bundle. So there's no question it's much more competitive to launch new channels. There's no question there's a higher bar to get your channel on the platform. In some cases, that's actually good. There needs to be a level of quality. There needs to be a certain amount of programming. This space is maturing, but I also feel like we're taking choice away from the user again, which was really the problem in the early days. So I love seeing more independent, more unique services coming out. You've all seen rumors of Google launching something that isn't tied to a big media company. There's a bunch of those things still out there. There needs to be more choice, and I would hope that the larger platforms that are owned by the bigger media companies look at this as an opportunity to do something different and to reach a younger audience.
I definitely agree with everything that Cameron's saying, and I think it is a good thing in some respects. I think when the real estate was wide open, everyone was launching a channel, and sometimes the same content ended up on 2-3 different channels. It was more of a real estate grab. So the consolidation is a natural market adjustment, I think, to that. So long as we don't lose the independence, so long as the big guys that are buying up, the independents aren't just diving into their libraries and making that enough. I think that finding content and creating content, economically feasible content, but content that can, stand out and make a channel different and attract an audience that maybe is neglected on other channels because they have a very special content interest. I think that's where we're headed, and at least that's where I hope we're headed.
I was thinking, it's interesting. I mean, we've kind of shifted and pivoted and embraced the FAST strategy and the FAST channels over the past 12 months or so. Our concern was, oh gosh, if folks turn on their TV and they have a Samsung TV and they realize they can get that content there, if they're coming over to Fubo and spending $70 on a package, are they going to realize, hey, is this a value add, or is this, am I getting gypped? So we kind of took our time to kind of go through and figure out, okay, you know what, we think it'll be a value add to folks to add it. We've tried to stay true to our sports roots, and we have been selective about with what comes on the platform and what comes off the platform. I mean, we recently launched some of the trusted media brand channels, and some of them, one, Cameron's a good sales guy, but two, they are sports related. Like, there's nothing like it available now. A fail is a fail, but they're on, people are doing it on skateboard and on skiing, right? And in the ocean. And so for us, that kind of helped us stay true to our sports roots. We're not, we do realize we want to have a good smattering of content for everyone. I don't think we need 20 zombie apocalypse channels. We are trying to have a little bit of everything, because we know most folks in our households, do have families. But we are being selective because we don't want to just be a copy paste of the traditional cable platform.